Yes, Millions raspberry flavour body fuel available from B&M Bargains. That's where I got it anyway. Hello everyone, welcome to Food Review UK. My name is MJ and today we are reviewing Millions raspberry flavour body fuel from Applied Nutrition. So when I first saw this, I was like, oh, it's just a copy of Prime. Like this brand in general, I should say. I was like, oh, it's copying Prime. I do think clearly this branding here is obviously copying Prime. However, I don't know if the body fuel brand existed before Prime. It may well have done. I think I had some comments previously from people saying it might have done. Right, now, if you've seen our previous reviews of these guys, you have to be very careful with these bottles. God, I love the packaging. I love everything about this, right? I love the packaging. I love the branding. I think is so bold and amazing. The bottle is incredible. It's like slimline, but also this is like basically almost a pressurized bottle, which is the problem. I'll get onto that in a minute. But it kind of is so tight. It feels really nice and smooth in your hand. And it's even got these little dots. It's like sensory. But the problem is, when you open them, they have a tendency to explode. So I'll try and open it now and hopefully it won't explode. Shall I actually open it at the camera? Just to see if it explodes. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be fun. Actually, yeah, let's do it like that, just at an angle. Oh, there we go. Oh, it sort of didn't explode. Good. Let's just wipe that. Good. Wow, smells good to be fair. Let's give it a go. We'll have a look at, we'll pour it in Lil Frocka, the official glass of Food Review UK in a minute, but first sip is going to be from the bottle. Idiot. That was very, very silly. That was very silly, to be fair. Silly, silly, silly boy. Silly boy. Let's drink it normally. Unedited reviews. Good. Interesting. That is very interesting. So, it's very nice to be fair. Let's pour some into Lil Frocka, the official glass of Food Review UK. We pour some in and we can see that it is completely clear. It's also worth mentioning that it's still. That's very nice. It is nice and sweet, but not overly sweet. The flavour is super strong normal raspberry taste. So often you get like raspberry and apple, and for me that flavour tastes, I don't know, kind of cheap. It kind of, sometimes with those kinds of flavour combinations, it tastes like the apple is cheapening it and it's just padding out the raspberry. This is a pure raspberry flavour. Now, the interesting element of this, or maybe even you could say it's the thing that lets it down, is that there is actually a raspberry flavour of body fuel that they'd already released. I don't know if it's still available, but we did do a review of it on the channel. In fact, it was one of my favourite products of last year, I think it came out. And it was the drumstick flavour. Was it even, it may have even been branded as drumstick squashy flavour, which sort of doesn't make much sense because it's just drumstick. But yeah, drumstick, which is raspberry and milk. And that was a little less fragrant than this. The raspberry flavour was a little bit more candy-like, even though this is, you know, based on a candy as well. But crucially, that milky, creamy element of that was so good. So unfortunately, this one, it's not quite as good. Not quite. No, it's nowhere near as good, to be honest. It is nice. Do not get me wrong. This is a nice product. If you see this, I definitely recommend giving it a try. But the drumstick one was just so good that this fails a little bit for me. It is nice though. It's not my favourite flavour. Like, I do like raspberry, but I think when it's like this, and quite a simple flavour, leans a little bit too on the fragrant side, and it's very powerful. It knocks a little bit of shine off of me. I think, I don't know. I'm looking for the button for the, yeah. Anyway, I give it 3 stars. I'm sure I said this, but I got it from B&M Bargains. I think they cost £1.25 in there. I think they're pretty universally priced at that. I don't see them in too many other places. I see them at one or two like petrol stations and that. But yeah, worth a try. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new, subscribe. If you're new, I don't think you'd be watching 5.5 minutes in, because this has just been fine. Maybe you were entertained by the bit where I spilled it, where I basically just let it fall out my mouth. I'm still wet and cold from that, to be honest. So yeah, there we go. Life is a mash of oil and just put small pieces of poo. This is so weird.